Welcome to an SFB Addict video. Hello, SFB Addict here. This is going to be a video on Vassal, Starfleet Battles, and Cadet Rules. Vassal is a game engine available at Vassal-engine.org. It will basically let you play about 1,800 various board games online for free. So the game engine itself is free, and the game modules are free. And it's multi-platform. So when you go to the website, it'll give you an automatic link for your particular operating system if it detects it. If it doesn't detect it, you can just go to the link for download Vassal. And there is also a link here to support Vassal, which is always a good thing. They do this for free, but they could use the financial support. So if you can, donate. Now, to get the module, you have to click on the link here at the top where it says Modules, and that takes you to a listing of the various games. And in this listing, there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of games. Go to section S for Starfleet Battles, scroll down, and you'll see it listed as Module Starfleet Battles Cadet Training Manual. And if you click on that and open it, it'll take you to the page where you can download the actual file. And it's listed there as Starfleet Battles Cadet Training Manual. And under the section where it says Files, click on the link where it says SFB Cadet.vmod. The current up-to-date release is number 12, so it says SFB Cadet 012.vmod. If it's a later number, that's because you're watching this video kind of in the future, and more releases have been made. So download the most recent one. Now on that page down below, there's a great big huge section under comments showing the various updates. That's basically a history of the module and what's been added to the module over time. So if you're really interested, you can open that up and look at it. Now, Starfleet Battles. What is Starfleet Battles? Well, if you're going to put Starfleet Battles Cadet module, you probably already have a clue. But Starfleet Battles is a game put out by Amarillo Design Bureau. It's available online at starfleetgames.com. It is a strategic combat board game. It was originally invented in 1975 and originally sold as a pocket edition in 1979. And then they later expanded the game to publish it as a full rule book with under Commander's Edition rules, is what they called it. And then slightly later, about 86, 87 thereabouts, they republished it under a revised set of rules they called Captain's Edition. Now, they really didn't change the rules a tremendous amount. It's more like as time went by, as they added rules, they created some loopholes, or in their sloppy way of answering questions in the old pen and paper snail mail kind of world. They may have created some contradictions and boo-boos. Well, the Captain's Edition took all of that and fixed it. So there's no contradictions, no loopholes, and they don't just arbitrarily change rules in the future. They simply do addenda, which, if the rule meant to address a certain point but they forgot to, they will just simply add that point as an addenda, but it doesn't change any of the previous parts of the rule kind of thing. So that's what Captain's Edition rule is. So if you pull up the StarfleetGames.com website, you can click on the link on the top that says Starfleet Battles, and that'll take you to the Starfleet Battles section, which gives you a brief write-up on the game. But what's of interest to us on this page is a little section here for the Cadet Training Manual rules, Cadet Training Manual SSD, and Cadet Training Manual counters. These are Adobe PDF downloads that are available for free. because the Cadet game is available for free. If you go through the links, you'll also find another page there called cadettraining.shtml, which lists just the SSDs and the rulebook for the Cadet module, which is another PDF that's available for download for free. Now, Starfleet Battles itself is a basic set, and then another expansion called Advanced Missions. Those two rulebooks are the core of the game. Now, the Cadet booklet is basically a subset of the basic set. So where basic set may have photon torpedoes and overloaded photon torpedoes, and advanced missions has other rules like high energy turns and various things like that, basic set will have the rules on photon torpedoes, but only the standard photons. It won't have anything on overloads. So Cadet is about 70% of what the basic set is, without the additional things like paper SSDs, maps, counters, etc., etc. So Cadet is going to give you a very large chunk of the basic set for free, but only of the rules. Now, Starfleet Battles itself has additional expansions. For instance, there's J module, or J2, which is for fighters and advanced fighters, Module K for fast patrol ships, Module M for ground combat, Module S, which is a couple booklets for scenarios, Module X for X-Tech, that's advanced in the future kind of thing, TNG, etc. And then there's a Y module, early years. That's where you would get your Enterprise era kind of stuff. Now, all of this was long before TNG ever came about and before Enterprise ever came about. As I said, this game was published in 1979. So it's ADB's version of what the TNG era would be and what the Enterprise era would be. And then there are other modules called C modules, or racial modules. And then there are R modules, or ship modules. So you can get additional ships for the Romulans, for the Tholians, for the ISC, etc. Those things are in the ship modules. And then they have other modules like Omega. So all of the races that we know for Starfleet Battles, Federation, Klingon, Tholian, that's what's called the Alpha Sector. And then there's other sectors of the galaxy, and Omega is one of them. So this is where Starfleet Battles kind of created its own little universe kind of thing of ships under Omega. Okay, so there we have a very little quick breakdown of what Vassal is, what Starfleet Battles is, what the Starfleet Battles Cadet Vassal module is, where you can get it, where you can download it and install it. So have fun playing Starfleet Battles.